And hello again, everybody. This is directly on the heels of the last video I did. I went and put in those quests and skipped the whole part where I got here. I climbed a pile of disgusting refuse to get into here the quick play, and am now in the Dower Hand camp over here. And now what we have to do is defeat these guys, which at least feel more like the actual game, although they're still as easy as the rest of everybody. You fight guys like this pretty often. And we also, when we last left off, I was lamenting how I had all these settings on this guy that I didn't have, and now I have them. If you click and you see this shows the direction of the guy I'm clicking on, plus I think X. Okay, that turns that off. I turned on something I didn't mean to. And if I click this, now, since I'm using a melee skill, my guy will walk up to him to use it. And that may not seem like much, but that makes the game seem a little better. I have no idea why that helps so much. But, let me through. Oh, there's a way past here. Sorry. So, now that I'm taking the quick route through and running into random people I didn't see coming, I am almost at the mouth of the cave, and I almost said the roof of the mouth and got my metaphors all mixed up. And we talked to this elf.
Tidings. I believe there may be hope for the sick dwarves yet.
And stopped talking so you could actually hear what he said. Now you need to collect healing herbs from in here. And here you fight the first undead of the game. The undead are probably the creepiest part. There are a few creepy parts, but the undead are the ones that you find the earliest. So you have the worms that are very common in places like this. And the mountain whites are, worms pretty much follow whites. Any undead lair seems to have worms in it, unless they're a very specific type of undead. But you just need to pick up these things, and I'm sure I gotta make a wrong turn in here like I did last time I went through this area. There's a quick way through here, and I think it's this way. Although it'll probably turn out to be the way that I originally went. And I really need to figure out how to auto-loot. I have all these that I need to... Oh, you know what? They won't attack me until I attack them, because we're still so low level. Now, these guys are the first truly aggressive guys. They immediately smack you as soon as they see you. And that's the way most sentient creatures will hit you in the actual game. And it's nice they give you a little bit of a demonstration before they leave you out to defend yourself against all these things that will actually attempt to kill you, other than these guys who just smack you a little on the head. And what else changed since I was on last? It wasn't a very long break, but I picked up these two skills from my class trainer, and it's very nice. If I get back here and use Scourging Barbed Arrow, then I can use Scourging Blow, which missed, but it's supposed to do a massive amount of damage if I use it directly after. So if the enemy is suffering from your Barbed Arrow, it will deal additional damage, and at the high levels that additional damage is pretty darn fantastic. It's a very nice move. It's similar in strength, I think, to what I just hit them with. If you use it then. If you use it without Barbed Arrow, it's a pretty useless move. You just don't click it. But now that I've got the medicinal herbs, I can click this mossy shrine and fight a bigger guy, right? Just barely bigger. He's barely worth attacking, but for the purpose of the story, I need to beat the crap out of him. And then you can't even finish him. He sits there and does the whole dramatic thing, and then gives me loads of dread. So he pretty much runs away and then leaves me with an annoying thing that will last far afterwards. Right? Or no, it didn't bring the dread. They must have changed that, or I'm misremembering. So never mind, I don't hate him quite as much as I thought I did. But now that we're out and over here, this episode I'll probably get less done. When you're in a cave, it always takes longer, but we're almost out of the instance. Episode 4 will most likely be me leaving this Thorn's Gate area and going out into the actual world, where I will do more editing out of different battles and stuff, because there will be so much stuff to cover.
Ah, you will be a hero to those dwarves. These leaves can be crushed to make a powerful remedy.
And so we're going to heal the dwarves, which apparently didn't deserve what they're getting. We've had all those people lying around with belly aches in the courtyard. And so I'm going to take the coward's way out and just ignore these people and have fun staring at them. Oh, I'm faster than you. But we can head back to the dwarven camp, and since there's nothing really to watch other than these people who are hitting me even though I'm not anywhere near them, I will probably fast forward to them. And we're back. I talked to this guy. I was going to be in that courtyard when I turned this back on, but I talked to that guy, and he was walking in this direction, and now he's sleepwalking, moonwalking, whatever that's called, walking in place. He's just sitting there, being derpy. And so we'll leave him to that as we go and turn in this quest. Now we're 6 out of 7, so we're really close. We talk to Wallen and we administer it to these people, and they all go, yay, I feel better. And we're almost into the nice part of the game, the part of the game that keeps me playing. And we only need one more, or is there, I think, one of these. Oh yeah, you help Mathy, and he comes back later. He's a main character when you actually get out into the world. You leave him behind before Moria, but he plays a bit of a part in your early game. And I'm going to pick Blue because Blue's my favorite. Oh, and then this is the instance. So I'm going to leave off this episode, most likely, and probably spend the last little bit telling you about what I'm hoping to get accomplished with this channel. I don't want to start this instance and then realize that I have to finish it and make this a super long episode, since because of YouTube's whole policy, I can't make an episode longer than 15 minutes. That would mess up the whole thing for you, the viewers. And so, as you saw, the beginner's instance isn't really all that long. I made it seem longer because I was talking to you. It's a sad sign when storytelling makes it seem like it goes longer. It means that I'm probably not all that good at it, but I'll continue to talk because it's fun. And the dead guy's talking. He's not dead, he's almost dead. But I plan to get crafting guides up here. Those will most likely be handled by Burning Stone, since I stink at crafting. If you look at my Warden, the Warden has... the crafting is all way back at level 30, even though he's 79. And I plan to have instance guides, which I will participate in as my Warden, and then just for fun videos that should hopefully be enjoyable. If they aren't, then they failed their entire purpose. But if you want to see anything that I didn't mention, please comment about it on the channel or on this video, and I'll make sure to consider it and most likely add it, since I'm looking forward to accomplishing all these great things. So, until next time, thank you for watching, and I hope you watch this next instance.